Hey, fellow crappers. It's your old buddy and your old pal, Artie Reynolds here once again with Wrestlecrap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin cannon string is the brother to my Nero, Mr. Blade Braxton.
How you doing?
Breaking news audio. Wrestlecrap Radio, I should add.
This is only the second time we've ever had breaking news episode.
I don't think
the first was when Mickey James got released from WWE. Yeah. And then now this.
In the 11-year history of this show. Right? How many years have we been doing this?
It'll be our 11th anniversary this August.
In the 10-plus years we've been doing this show, only twice have we ever decided we absolutely have to stop everything we're doing right now, with the good Lord above as my witness, and I'm not making this up. So if it sounds like I'm a little muted, or if it sounds like the audio is not quite right, there's a reason for that. I'm actually stuck at the Schiphol Hilton in Amsterdam. But I saw this, and I contacted you and said, I don't care what we're doing. I don't care what I have going on. I don't care that I should not be doing a show in a hotel. You know, and I'm 4,000 miles from home. I don't care. We must stop everything so we could discuss this.
Sacrifices.
I don't even consider it a sacrifice. I consider it like it's something that is brought so much joy to my life. I don't even know that it's renewed my love for Impact Wrestling. I don't even know if it's renewed my love for pro. I think it's renewed my love for just life in general.
It is rather, what would you say, invigorating, perhaps, or rejuvenating.
It is. It's a story. It's just a story of. I think it's going to be a story of redemption.
Okay.
I think it's just a story as old as time. Would you not agree?
Redemption for who? Dixie Carter?
I think for Brother Nero.
Wow.
Hopefully he will redeem himself. We are, of course.
Yes.
We are, of course, talking about the tremendous Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy contract signing for Slammiversary.
Where do you think this has to rank as the greatest contract signing of all time in wrestling history, right? Is there any others you can think of that are better?
There have been some great ones over the years. I mean, you think of fantastic ones. You think of, Hulk Hogan, Andre. That was tremendous.
Yes.
Nikita Koloff and Magatia. Magatia. Why are you mama boy? I love that one.
Like she's right on the other end of the tin canvas string.
How to say, mama boy? That was like the greatest.
That sounded like Mike Check rapist right there. That character not coming to Wrestlecrap Radio.
This is tremendous. If you have not seen this yet, to those of you listening, you must go to wrestlecrap.com. At the time we are recording this, it is the number one item at wrestlecrap.com. It's the first post. You can't miss it. And it literally says, updated director's cut. It came from YouTube. Matt Hardy's hair and flying babies.
Mm-hmm.
It is easily my favorite wrestling video. I couldn't even tell you what one before this would be. Couldn't even come close.
I can exactly tell you which one it is. And it was from TNA as well. It was Brother Willow.
There you go. There you go. Someone had noted, and I can't remember. I have to take a look and see where I saw a note of this. It may have been a comment on Wrestlecrap.com. Yes, Rob Van Dam as a ballerina says. You know how you can put comments, Wrestlecrap.com. Rob Van Dam as a ballerina says, if the doll was done up to look like Willow, this would have been the greatest piece of crap in history. So, that was fantastic. I laughed so hard whenever I read that. So,
that's great.
So what we're going to do tonight, this is, like I said, we had to stop everything we were doing. We had to do this show. We are going to go through the director's cut. We are going to dissect this in a manner that we've never done before. And we're just going to start watching it, and you can watch along with us. Like I said, Wrestlecrap.com, updated director's cut, if you see that. You can click on that, and you can watch this. You can play along with us. We are going to go through this segment by segment. Whenever we feel like there's something that needs our attention and we need to discuss it, we're just going to pause it. We're going to discuss. So I may say pause. You may say pause. Whatever we need to do, this is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait. Let's. Are you prepared?
I'm always prepared for this. Flip.
Matt,
was that good?
It was delightful. Not as delightful as this is going to be. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Maybe you should give everybody a countdown and say like 1, 2, 3, play or something.
I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1, play.
There you go.
Are you ready, Brother Nero?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play. It's a nice shot, overhead shot of Matt's house. Oh, pause. We're 7 seconds in and I had to pause. If you look closely, and this would be at about the 6-second mark, you can see where he actually has 2 satellite dishes behind his house. Why do you think he has 2?
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. They're not big, giant ones. You know, that's what I was really hoping, is that he would have those giant satellite dish like Angry Jim has.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No. Anyway, I apologize. I'll get back to the 7-second mark so we can continue this. I do love the dramatic music.
It sounds like, it kind of sounds like HBO's old Inside the NFL theme music, which in this case it would be Inside Brother Nero.
Yes. So
which sounds like the porno parody.
Oh man. Okay, are we ready to continue at the 7-second mark?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have the back of Matt's head at this moment.
Matt hobbling out in slow motion. He is almost moving as fast as Jeff Hardy walks these days.
And later we'll see Matt walking. There's certain and Jeff walking. We will talk about that, I'm sure, as well. Okay, here we go at the 7-second mark. See, it was funny before we even hit click play. Right before we started this, you're like, "How long do you think this is going to take? Half hour?" You know, because it's 5 minutes. We're 7 seconds into this. We've already been recording for 10 minutes.
Nice.
It may be a long night, everyone. 7-second mark. 3, 2, 1, play. Here comes Matt. Whoa!
There comes. Oh.
I invited all of you
He invited us.
As well as
nice
Brother Nero,
bushes.
into my humble abode, because this day must be documented.
Pause.
Why? I cannot stand that camera angle where it's coming up close from under him, and he's looking like he's trying to imitate like a rabid squirrel from a Warner Brothers cartoon or something.
I was confused as to how. Actually, I'm not confused now. When I originally saw this, I was very confused because Matt's standing out there. Is I have it paused at the 26-second mark, just so everyone's playing along. His hands are outstretched, and it's zooming around him and coming upon, zooming up, down, whatever, side to side on him, right? The one thing that I thought was very strange is that we were hearing him talking.
Yeah.
But he wasn't, his mouth wasn't moving in sync with this.
Yeah.
But then I remembered, and I don't know if you remember this, I think I wrote an induction about this a while back. Do you remember in TNA whenever we could hear Jeff Hardy's thoughts? And he would not be talking. But it's the sad thing is his thoughts were never very interesting.
Yeah.
But you could hear him talk. Yeah. Apparently, that's a trait that you could share.
So they're basically like mutants, and this is like the.
That's their. This
is like the X-Mansion here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? And that music kind of sounds like something out of X-Men too, doesn't it?
If Matt Hardy keeps losing his hair, he will be one step closer to the Professor X. But here's the bad thing: is I think they would have to merge, because I think Matt Hardy's going to lose his hair about the same time that Jeff Hardy's in a wheelchair. So it will take two of them to become Professor X. The Hardy X-Mansion here.
Someone did, and I have to take a look here. Someone did note that he looked kind of like Rogue with his hair.
Oh, thank you for ruining one of my favorite female superheroes of all time.
How would you say that he is? I really should go back and find out who mentioned this. I know someone on Facebook. I have like 1 million messages on Facebook about this. So in fact, we'll dive over there later. But someone did mention that. So.
But now, what do you think? Now, I got that question for you, because I must admit, I haven't watched much TNA lately. Mm-hmm. At what point did he start this character, and what point did he start talking weird?
I'm glad you asked. So apparently there was some type of incident, and I did not see it, but sources have told this reporter. There was some kind of altercation where he hit his head, and then thus it's driven him mad.
Okay, because I was just going by this segment that I've seen here, so I was just logically trying to figure out how something happened, and the only thing I could detect was he had got hit in the head by one of those drones that were flying overhead, doing the overhead filming, and it caused him to have a stroke.
And that's basically what's happened. Okay. Well, 26-second mark is where we're at. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
When I signed the contract for Summerversary, it marks the inception of Brother Nero's In Days. And tonight...
Okay, pause. Everyone's talking about what his accent is supposed to be, and I do not understand. Do you understand?
No, it's almost worse than that time Leonard Nimoy did about 3 accents at once to try to play some kind of Australian guy on some old 70s TV show. Do you remember that?
I do not remember that at all.
Hey, we can't dissect 2 videos at once, kids. So go to YouTube and type in Leonard Nimoy accent.
That's right, mate. Kowloon Ranger out of Hong Kong. Have a deco at this. That's right, mate. As rare an item as any coin collector ever laid eyes on.
So I have it paused.
Maybe you should.
I have it paused at the 36-second mark. Okay?
Okay.
Everyone is also talking about Matt's hair. Everyone says it looks like Sweeney Todd or, like I said, Rogue from X-Men.
Mm.
If what I want to answer, something, I need some input here.
Okay.
Look right between at the 36 second mark. Where I have it paused, it looks like Matt's giving me a kiss, which is very bothersome.
Mm.
If you look right
looks
between...
like he's whistling to me.
Okay, also accept. I like that better. I'd rather think he's whistling. I was going to say, he's whistling Dixie.
Yeah, he's whistling Dixie, all right.
Right between his eyebrows.
Yeah.
What is going on there? Does he have some kind of scar tissue or something? What is that?
Are you sure it's just
do you see it? I don't think it's an artifact. We'll watch as we continue on with this video, and we'll see if we notice that anymore. Maybe it is just an artifact. Who knows?
Sure. Okay, I don't know.
Continuing on at the 36 second mark in 3, 2, 1, play.
You will witness Brother Nero's personal.
Okay, pause. I'm at the 41 second mark. I told you this was going to take longer than a half hour. You don't see that between his eyebrows?
Yeah, I see something. It kind of looks like they're, I don't know. Then again, let me see. Oh, well, I'm only in 480p here.
That's the glory of being in wonderful high def that I am in. So, okay, well, we'll continue from 41 seconds. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Here comes Jeff.
That looks like a penis crop circle.
He's riding his motorcycle around his art. So I have a question. Pause. 103 is where we're at now.
Okay. Yes.
Does he just live like right down the street from Matt? How long has he been riding?
5 seconds.
So so they're next door neighbors. Just so I'm following along.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Continuing on at 103. At 103, children. 3, 2, 1, play. Uh-oh, it's
there
picking
it goes.
up. Oh. Pause. Whoops. Pausing at 1:15. Who would that be, Mr. Braxton, coming out of the house at 1:15?
That would be Reby Sky.
Mm-hmm. Hey, wait a minute. I just noticed. And what's she doing there?
she's got a baby.
Oh, hey, look at that. Did you know Reby Sky had a baby? Hey there, little fella. Hey there, little fella. Oh. Maxwell.
Yeah. Now.
I love it that the baby's name is Maxwell. We've discussed this on the show before, yes?
Wait a minute, what was the baby's name? Oh, Maxwell, right? Like tape.
Yeah, because we wondered if his name was going to be Bassif.
No.
Yeah.
Now we see Reby Sky storming out of the house with her baby in tow. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like she's in a hurry or something. But do you know what this means?
What does this mean?
It means that Reby Sky likes to foreshadow things that are going to come on later in this video.
Yes.
We are at the 1:15 mark, kids. 1:15. We will hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Reby, I know this is
Now,
Listen, I don't care what happens to you, okay? But whatever the hell it is, I'm not sticking around
so
for
you're
it.
leaving.
Will you expect me to stick around? Matt's lost his mind. I can't talk to him. Spud can't.
Oh, paused at 126, kids, with Reby's hair flying crazily away.
Okay. Now, obviously seems she's married to Matt Hardy. This is her house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you notice the shrubbery, all the green shrubbery all along the sidewalk path there?
Oh, I'm gonna scroll back so I can see this shrubbery. Hold on. Let's see where. Oh, at the 116 mark. Yes, I see the shrubbery. Yes.
Okay, you see that right there?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right there at the 116 mark.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say that especially that one to the right there has a real nice shape to it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, and I can say this, and I can get away with this, is that I really love Reby Sky's bush right there. And to be honest, Reby Sky's got a lot of bush showing in this video.
Well, it's right there. It's on both sides of her.
That would be like a reverse landing strip, right?
Continuing
I wonder who trims Reby Sky's bushes. Do you have any idea?
And you thought this was going to be a half hour. Just reminding you of this.
It was until we broke into double entendres.
Oh, double entendre crap radio. We'll continue from the 116. We're at 116, kids. 116. 116. And we'll go here in 3, 2, 1, play.
I know this is a trap.
Listen, I don't care what happens to you, okay? But whatever the hell it is, I'm not sticking around
so
for
you're
it.
leaving.
Will you expect me to stick around? Matt's lost his mind. I can't talk to him. Spud can't talk to him. Like, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with Matt. I'm done with all of this. Done. I can't.
I'll talk to you.
I'm
Go.
done.
Go!
Now,
Pause at 135. Why was Matt yelling? Why was Matt yelling at Reby? What did she do? And also, what is Reby's accent? Because she has a weird accent. Is she changing her accent?
I can't be dirty. I expended all my dirtiness with the Bush jokes. I don't know. And why is he yelling at her?
I don't understand. Maybe he's the heel. Maybe he's the heel in this situation.
Now, time out. At what point is it safe for you to? Well, oh man. Okay. I was going to say, at what point is it safe to shake babies? But
she was a little. Should have been a little nicer with that child.
As she was shaking her hand and as she was yelling, I was looking at the baby's spine. To see if that they had already substituted the fake baby, or B, to see if she was in fact shaking like involuntarily shaking the baby in the harness. I assume that's called a baby harness, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you call it? Dude, it's really unfortunate. I wish she would have just attached it to her back so it would have she would look like Luke Skywalker carrying Yoda out of the house.
I want to go back to 117. We'll continue from 117. I do want to again watch and see how violently this baby was shaking. Perhaps we need to call child services.
Yeah, I don't think those things were made with wrestling promos in mind.
I would think they're probably they're probably not, but they also probably don't have like a disclaimer, a safety thing on there. Do not do wrestling promo.
Yes.
117, kids. 117. Are we going backwards every time we start over? It kind of feels that way. 117. We will start in 3, 2, 1, play.
Listen, I don't care what happens to you, okay? But whatever the hell it is, I'm not sticking around
so
for
you're
it.
leaving.
Will you expect me to
Oh, yeah,
stick
poor
around?
child.
Look at that baby.
I can't talk to him. Spud
His
can't
head
talk to him.
just
I'm done.
snapping
So
back.
you,
He's gonna have
I'm done with Matt,
whiplash.
I'm done with
Yeah.
all of this. Done. Just, I can't.
Look at that baby's. No! I got baby's crusty hair.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Now,
Oh,
did,
there we go.
he's turned into the Stro.
Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. You want me to sign this contract so badly. But this is about making you see the truth. I and me alone am solely responsible for all the success of the Hardys. It built this house. It built your home. The toys that your little girls play with, it was paid for with my brilliance. People love you because you're a risk taker, because you're a daredevil.
Hey, Kyle.
Slammer.
Okay, pause. We kind of let that go too long. We skipped a lot right there, just letting that play. But it's really difficult to pause because I want to keep watching. That's kind of the brilliance of this. Is I don't want to stop. I want to continue.
Has he?
What was Matt? Matt was playing a beautiful. He was tickling the ivories there. It was fantastic.
Do you think? We're enjoying watching this, but do you think that WCW's Maestro would be enjoying watching this?
I think he's filing a. Well, he's no longer the Maestro. He's the Stro, I believe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I do believe he has basis for a lawsuit.
True.
TNA.
I love this. I love this as they also as they get into a bitter debate about Jeff Hardy's children's toys.
Yes. I'd like to. I kind of wonder. I'm kind of concerned as to what kind of toys Jeff Hardy would have for his children. To be honest,
probably better than Jake the Snake Roberts' toys.
all right.
2 at a time with toys.
All right. I knew exactly where you were going for. We are going to continue as quickly as we can, picking up at the 2:25 mark. 2:25. We will continue in 3, 2, 1, play.
Will be your last appearance ever.
I'm crazy, Matt, but you're insane right now, man. I've
Pause.
heard everything I've...
He said he's crazy, but you're insane. Is there a difference?
He's crazy, but you're insane.
That's what Jeff just said. Is that not what he said?
Something like that.
We're you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the 2:24 mark. 2:24. We're gonna listen to it again and see if I got that right. 2:24. 3, 2, 1, play.
Slammiversary will be your last appearance ever.
I'm crazy, Matt, but you're insane right now, man. I've heard everything I've got.
Yeah,
My little girls
crazy.
play with toys that I paid for. Sign the contract. What are you afraid of?
I am not afraid of anything. But this is not the appropriate place to handle this. We must go to the sanctuary of our Genesis.
Stop.
Okay. Paused at 2:52.
Time out. It's nice to know that this is Matt Hardy's house. It's nice to know that he's been shopping at the Mexican Santa Claus's souvenir stand, because look at those pairs of eyes he has on the wall. They look like the Mexican Santa Claus's little spy thing.
Well, I have to go back and see this. I think I missed it. Let's go back to 2:38. And then where am I looking at on the wall?
Well, it's like a giant pair of eyes, man. Like that little telescope, the eye telescope from Mexican Santa Claus.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna watch for this. We're gonna start at 2:38. 2:38. We're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1, play.
Not afraid of anything.
Okay, here it comes.
There they are.
See that?
He does. He has the magic eye. Do you think he has the pleasure mouth?
Yeah, that's
the
not creepy at all.
The teletalker. I'm sorry, the teletalker. No, it's not the pleasure mouth.
Now, do you think the Mexican Santa Claus is spying in on, using those to spy in on this feud here?
Remember, whenever, you know what? I think it's pitch. Remember in El Santa Claus, he had the three boys. He had them kicking each other in the pants and everything at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The three naughty boys. Yeah. This is probably like this.
Mm-hmm. And Max and co-starring Maxell as Lupita.
Starring Maxell is Lupita with cervical damage.
and starring one and baby Jesus Dolly as Maxell.
We are going to continue at 2:43. 2:43. We are going to play in 3, 2, 1, play.
But this is not the appropriate place to handle this. We must go to the sanctuary of our Genesis. This must all end where it all began.
Wait a minute. Pause.
Paused at 2:56.
There. Wait a minute. He just said they're going into the sanctuary of the Genesis.
Yes. Does
that mean they're going to the abandoned Sega headquarters?
And Phil Collins will be there as well.
What about Captain Kirk's kid?
Yes.
or Spock's coffin.
We are continuing at 2:56. 2:56. 2:56. In 3, 2, 1, play. Matt has kind of a limp here.
Are you sure he doesn't have hemorrhoids?
Oh, pause. He's talking to his gardener. And we did have a request. I posted on Facebook that we were going to be covering this. And I asked if anyone had any questions, and we had a ton of questions up here. And someone did ask. I have to take a look at this. Because I want to make sure that I get the correct person whenever when I discuss this. Someone had a great idea. Kev Schiller requested, can you get an exclusive interview with Matt Hardy's gardener for his view on what happened? Brian McNeil said, I want to think it was Reuben, like the sandwich.
Isn't that guy's name Brian McNall?
Brian McNall. It says Nail. Maybe it is.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I.
Hey, no. You know, Dixie Carter's not paying these actors very much, like that gardener. I think we could get him on our roster.
Yes, because we need fresh blood on this show.
For the low price of $1 per performance, because I've heard some of these guys' checks aren't clearing.
Yeah, and it would be a raise.
Wait a minute! Time out, real quick.
Did we hear what the gardener's name actually is?
Oh, I don't know.
I got to go back to 3:05. We'll continue from there and see if we can catch the gardener's name. Are we ready? 3:05.
Yes,
3, 2, 1, play.
Everything's all right, Mr. Hardy? Yes, ma'am.
I could not hear what his... I am saddened to not know what his gardener's name is. And as you look at this, whenever you saw the shots from the drones, his backyard looked terrible. It looked really bad. He shouldn't be paying that gardener anything.
You know what? That's like I was going to say. It appears that the only thing the gardener's been doing is trimming Reby Sky's bush.
3-1-4.
Do you blame him?
And Speaking of such things, we're at 314. That would be the pie. 314.
Oh, good God.
Hey, my ribs. 314. We will be continuing in 3, 2, 1, play.
Wait a minute, time out.
Yes.
Time out.
Paused at 320.
If you go back to 314, why is there a giant... What's with all those light bulbs on
I was wondering that too.
Nah, like if that is Christmas decorations that are out in May, it's the worst Christmas decorations ever. They're rolled up into a ball, like a big saggy ball. We've seen Reby Sky's trimmed bush. Now we see Matt Hardy's saggy ball.
I'd like to think that Matt was going to hand those to his gardener and say, "Here you go, Russ."
Oh, jeez.
314. We're going to continue from 314. I want everyone to watch as Jeff walks across Matt's back lawn. Look how terrible his lawn looks. 2 from 314. 314. 3, 2, 1, play. Look at that. It's terrible. Oh, here goes Jeff in.
Welcome! This is the ring in which it all began in.
Began.
In which it all ends in.
Jeff also walking with kind of a limp or something. Oh, pause. I far from me to critique anyone for what they have.
Yes.
But he has this giant barn outside his mansion, right?
Yeah, right.
Inside the mansion contains, as I've got this paused at 348, one wrestling ring, one round table, and one pen. That does not seem to be good use of like even my first day when I had a mini barn, I had more than that inside it.
I'm really disappointed in his gardener's lack of perhaps manure or something to bring that grass back to life.
Very poor. Very poor. We'll continue from 348 here. 348 in 3, 2, 1. Pause.
Wait a minute.
I couldn't even make it 2 seconds without pausing. When Matt rolls out and his papers get all, oh God, underneath the ring rope, couldn't they have done a second take?
Well, his neck clanged. I haven't seen a neck clang up against the ring rope like that since Tommy Young took his final bump in a WCW ring in 1989.
Enzo Amore was not happy with that bump that Matt just took. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, when I'm on movie sets or TV sets, they call me One Take Braxton because I only need one. Apparently, this director's name is One Take Braxton. One Take somebody. Ed Wood.
Yeah,
for Ed Wood. One take and that's all.
Yeah, I know that there was someone again on Facebook or on the Wrestlecrap comments that had mentioned this as well. So,
real quick. I did notice these questions here. Long time listener Joshua Scribner says, also, when is Blade giving his big announcement? It's coming soon.
Should we continue from 350, 350? 350.
Hold on a second.
Were there some other questions? What? You can check and see if there are other questions. I don't want to get through this too quick. I want to savor it. Were there other questions on Facebook for us?
Let's see here. How many drugs did the Hardys do?
I can't believe anyone would.
Oh, wait, there is a question. It's from Ed Hans Illo. He's like, what would Mama from Good Times say about this?
Down.
That's kind of what I thought she would say. Just going out on a limb.
She's as predictable as. Now wait a minute. I'm presently at 350.
I am as well.
He appears he's got a table, he's got a wrestling ring, a pin, and two tripods back there.
I don't see the tripods.
What are those? Are those lights? You see on the left hand, about in the middle of the left.
Oh yeah, yes. I do see that. I had to go back a little bit. I almost had to go to 349. 349. Yes. Maybe this is Matt's special studio.
Okay, yeah. At first I thought they might have been some type of Civil War replica weapon, but they appear to be.
No, that's
tripod.
I don't think they were quite that good of craftsmen back in the 1860s.
So they had some bayonets laying up against the wall.
We will continue from 350 with the bayonets in the background. In 3, 2, 1, play.
There you go, sign up now.
You want to fight, Brother Nero? You will get one at Slim.
Pause. I'm very sad that Jeff did not do perhaps my favorite Bobby Heenan one-liner ever. Do you remember when they were Tony Paco's?
No.
The hot dog emporium?
No, I don't remember
that. They had the thing where you would sign, the famous people would sign their buns. So they had the hot dog bun, which led to Heenan saying, it's going to be really hard to do that without a mirror. But he also, the best line was not that. It was whenever, so Heenan signs his, and they hand it over to Gorilla. And Gorilla starts getting ready to sign. And Heenan just goes, GOR. Yeah, Jeff really should have said MAT.
That's great.
403 and 3, 2, 1, play.
Why do we gotta wait till Slammiversary, Big Money Matt? You and your sarcastic ass. Let's do it right now.
Time out.
Let's end it where.
Yes.
I want to state for the record, I have watched this quite a few times, and I'm paused at the 412 mark. I have not yet once heard one line of sarcasm from Matt Hardy thus far.
Nor have I.
I haven't been watching this. You know what? That Matt Hardy, he sure is sarcastic, and boy, is he a sarcastic ass.
Right. Never. See, I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Is that a lot of people have it wrong. It is in fact Jeff Hardy that is the heel in this situation.
Matt Hardy, version sarcastic ass.
We will continue from 4. Where are you at? I'm at 410. Let's go to 410. Okay, 410 and 3, 2, 1, play.
Where it began. Isn't that what you said?
Okay, pause. I don't even make it like 2 seconds. Right. I like whenever Jeff gets very angry, he slips into ultra hillbilly mode.
The charismatic hillbilly, Jeff Hardy.
Like legit, if that guy was drinking moonshine and eating, he could not sound more like a hillbilly.
I reckon I'm gonna wrestle you at Slammiversary, man.
Let's settle this. Let's make peace over an RC and a moon pie. Let's continue from 413. 413 in 3. You know what? I got to go back and hear him yell at him again.
Are you going to go back to 410 again?
I'm going back to 409. 409. Formula 409. Formula 409. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Give us, you know what, Jeff? Give us that angry hillbilly. 409. 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's do something. Let's end it where it began. Isn't that what you said? Isn't that what you said, Matt?
It is.
It is. Then go.
Pause. Very appropriately, and I have never done this in my life, but I know the reference. I'm at the 420 mark. That is paused. I just need to catch my breath. I need to catch my breath from.
Here she comes.
Isn't that what you said?
Say it!
Oh, smoke them if you got them, kids, at 420.
Can we get Dixie to repackage Jeff Hardy as one of Hillbilly Jim's offspring? Wouldn't that be great? Him coming down and go messing with a country boy? License to Burnley.
Oh, smoke them if you got them, kids, at 420. It's 3, 2, 1, play.
Or here, your end will come at my time.
It don't matter, man.
Jeff!
You don't need a crown.
Jeff!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Pause.
There hasn't been such good use of a baby doll since Don Mason assaulted two Cabbage Patch Kids in the first Don Mason movie we ever made.
there was someplace, I have got to find it, on Facebook or someplace, someone asked, was that supposed to be the real baby, or were we supposed to know it was fake?
Yes! Oh, now I have a new appreciation for that. Now I'm just going to pretend like that. Yes, that was the real baby, and it was just like a bad B movie where they didn't quite edit it good.
I cannot find. I have got to find this because someone did legit ask that. Was that supposed to be a real baby, or were we supposed to know that it was a fake?
It's kind of like, okay. It's kind of like, it was like beforehand. It was like watching Star Wars the way I watched Star Wars for the first 30 years, 20 years of my life, and then started watching Star Wars, and I noticed that Stormtrooper bump his head.
Right.
It changes the way you watch it forever. You're always expecting it to come. Well, now I just watch it. And I'm going to think that is the real baby. I've got to pretend that's the real baby. But Reby Sky, world's worst mother, launches baby in wrestling angle. And yeah, it's wonderful. I wish TMZ would pick it up and they would also fall for it being the real baby. Like, mother launches baby into pro wrestling ring.
Oh man.
You think that's what? Which would explain why. Which would explain why angry hillbilly Jeff Hardy got so mad because his I don't know if Maxwell's a guy or a girl. I don't know. I assume it's his nephew.
We had several.
What's wrong with you?
Over in the original post, we did have several people making note of the baby, and they really wanted to discuss the baby and.
I've got a question for you before you ask those.
Well, I think Jim Bolian had the best one. He said, "Did anyone notice the special cameo appearances by the AJ Styles baby doll playing the role of the Hardy baby?" That was good. It did. It does. It looks exact. I'm sure it was the exact same doll.
I'm not familiar with that reference.
With the Claire Lynch baby.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep. Well, what's a more realistic dummy here? Matt Hardy's baby or Yoda in the Phantom Menace? Too bad he doesn't have CGI to fix this baby 10 years from now.
You know, they should get a hold of the guy from the Exploding Wrestling League. Remember that? Yeah, of course. You know, XPW. XPW, right?
No, WSX.
WSX. Remember they would have explosions. They would be CGI.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love how we're as the years tick on, we're slowly losing our mind. Hey, dude, remember that Exploding Wrestling League?
That's how yes, the mind is gone. The mind is gone.
Hey, dude. You remember that wacky wrestling federation that Jane Fonda's husband owned? What was that called?
We will be the most amazingly delightful old geezers. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Back it up. I want to see the baby one more time, and then we'll keep it playing.
Yes. Someone did ask. Hold on. You'll have to forgive us as we're pausing a little bit because I have questions from like all over the place, and I feel very bad that I know we're gonna miss things that people brought up, and someone had a really good question about part of this here that's coming up in just a moment that I definitely want to. Here we go. Okay. Thomas,
back it up to
Thomas Leffler, I'll be ready with his comment. Where do you want to back this up to?
I was 420. I want to see, as you watch Reby Sky walk with the baby, it feels like something had fallen off. It almost looks like a fanny pack falls off or something.
Okay, we're at 420
yet again. At 420.
Appropriately, we keep circling back to 420. That was someone had asked about that earlier, right? Yeah.
Yes.
420. 3, 2, 1, play.
Or here, your end will come at my hand. It doesn't matter, man.
Jeff!
You don't need a crowd.
Jeff!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Pause at 436. Jeff Leffler wanted to know, because I did not get this either. What did he says, where did the glass come from? What exactly was the glass? A family snow globe, ? I did not see Matt bringing anything in. Where did he get that from?
Well, maybe he had the snow globe down his pants to impress the girls.
We're going to go back to, you know what, we're going to roll all the way back to 400. 400 and see if we can see where Matt was hiding this snow globe of doom.
Okay.
400 at 3, 2, 1, play.
You will get one at Slimmer's.
Why do we gotta wait till Slammiversary, Big Money Matt? You and your sarcastic ass. Let's do it right now. Let's do something. Let's end it where it began.
I haven't detected any sarcasm yet.
Isn't that what you said, Matt? It is.
Say it.
It is. Then go!
I'm not seeing where he...
Or here.
Where has he got it?
Come at my hand. It doesn't matter, man.
Jeff!
You don't need a crowd.
Jeff!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I like that Reby was cackling with glee. Oh. Jeff's doom.
I told you it would be. I told you.
Pause. 449. Do we really need to see his undies?
Yeah, I know that. But I can't even, they are their armor. Oh, God, that's great.
Mm.
Great. And it almost looked like Matt Hardy went in to give him a peck on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did he?
You know what? We're going to go back to 440, and we're going to watch this, and we'll see if he gives him a kiss.
Okay.
440. 3, 2, 1, play.
I told you.
It did look like a kiss.
I told you.
Slipped him a little tongue.
Uh-oh. Going into slow-mo.
I want to time out.
Pausing at 5:03.
I want to give Matt Hardy credit for doing something that I've wanted to see for years. When me and Don were younger, I've told you this story before. We would have the WWF LJN Wrestling Figure Federation, and we would break all the figures out and we'd film them and have the matches and championships and such. And we used to take one of my sister's Barbie doll tables, like dinner tables.
Sure.
And we would set a wrestler on it. Somebody would jump off, and the table would react just like that table did right there. So, kudos to Matt Hardy for bringing our league to life.
Good job, Matt. Good job, Matt.
Good job.
5:03. We will continue at 5:03 in 3, 2, 1. Wait. Pause. I got to go back to 5:03 again.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. He has it 50. Hold on. I'm at 5:02. There is something plugged into the wall, but we don't know what it is. What is that?
I have no clue.
Fascinating. We're at 5:02, kids. 5:02. 5:02. 5:02 and 3, 2, 1. Play.
It's over.
It looks like a little light back there.
Yeah.
It's over. Done.
Wait a minute. Pause.
Poor Nero.
Nope. Pause. Go to 5:11.
Okay.
Over. Matt is shouting. And in the back?
Okay.
In the background, that looks like some kind of surgical equipment or something, doesn't it?
Well, he on the right?
Yeah, over Matt's right shoulder. Yes.
Over his right shoulder?
Over his right shoulder.
Left? I'm not seeing that.
5:11.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. 5:12, yes. What is that? What is that? It does.
Doesn't it look like something you would hang up like an IV from at the hospital?
Yeah. Maybe old Nero needs an IV. Which, by the way, this is the greatest thing. This is the greatest performance by anyone named Nero since Franco Nero in the 70s exploitation film Hitchhike.
5:11. We're going to continue from the surgical room in Matt Hardy's barn. 3, 2, 1, play.
Done.
Pause. Did you see all that? Did you see all that writing underneath? Did you see all the stuff underneath that table?
Let's see. We're at 5.
Back up a little bit.
Go to 5:14. We'll go.
Yeah, 5:14.
We'll start at 5:14. Oh, it just looks like scribbles.
I know. Well, that's underneath the table. I'm surprised there wasn't a piece of used chewing gum underneath that table.
Or some old boogers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yep.
Well, and then we fade to black. Slammiversary coming up. Slammiversary coming up.
I don't know if that's you, but I'm sold now.
I am completely sold.